To the Parkside Half Hour. This week's show is devoted entirely to a film we made of Fen Ditton Primary School's production of Alice in Wonderland. I hope you enjoy the show.
Many a day we rode together on that quiet stream. The three little maidens, Duchess and I, and many a fairy tale had been told for their benefit. Yet none of these tales got written down. They lived and died like summer midges, each in its golden afternoon. Until there came a day when one of my listeners begged that the tale be written out for her. For many a year has slipped away since that golden afternoon. I can call it up almost as clearly as if it were yesterday. The cloudless blue above, the watery mirror below, the boat drifting idly on its way. Alice was beginning to get very tired from sitting on the bank and having nothing to do. Otherwise, she had peered into the book she had with her. What is the reason of the book? That picture, the conversation in it. Of making a daisy chain to be worth the trouble of getting up and picking the daisies, when suddenly a white rabbit with pink eyes ran close by her. Alice ran across the field after it. Fortunately, she was just in time to see it pop down a large rabbit hole under the hedge. Alice went through the hedge after it, never once considering how in the world she would get out again. The rabbit hole went straight on like a tunnel, and then suddenly dipped down. Alice found herself falling down a very steep well. Came upon a heap of sticks and dry leaves, and the fall was over. Alice jumped onto her feet in a moment. It was dark overhead, and in front was another long passage. The white rabbit was in sight, hurrying along it. Oh, my ears and whiskers! How late is it getting? What's an unusual hallway? I do believe I'm in the white rabbit's house. Oh, he's left the key. I wonder if it opens one of these doors. Alas, either the locks were too large or the key was too small. At any rate, it wouldn't open any of them. Suddenly, Alice came upon a low curtain she had not noticed before, and behind it was a little door, about 15 inches high. She knelt down, opened the door, and looked along the passage. The loveliest garden you ever saw. I wish I could get out of this dark hallway and wander about among these beds of white flowers and cool fountains. I can't even get my head through the doorway. And even if my head would go through, it would be very little use without my shoulders. If only I could find a way. I wish I could just shut up like a telescope. Perhaps I might find a book of rules that will show me how. This little thing wasn't here before. Drink me. I should look first to see whether it's marked poison or not. If it's marked poison, sure this is really sooner or later. Drink too much of it. This looks okay though. Very nice. A mixed sort of flavour. Cherry tart, custard, pineapple, roast turkey, topped in hot buttered toast. Delicious. What a curious feeling. I must be getting smaller. And so it was indeed. She was now only 10 inches high. Alice felt a little nervous about shrinking any further. After a while, finding nothing more happened, she decided to go to the garden at once. But alas, for poor Alice, when she got to the door, she found she'd forgotten the key. And when she went back to the table to get it, she couldn't possibly reach it. Try as she might, it was no use. Alice sat down and cried. No, it's crying like that. Advice to leave us a minute. Suddenly, she noticed a small cake beside her, the words "Eat Me" written on in currants. Well, I shall eat it. If it makes them grow larger, I can reach the key. And if it makes them grow smaller, I can creep under the door. Either way, I'll get into the garden. Which way? Now I'm opening up the tallest telescope ever was. It's 5 feet. More than 9 feet high. At once she took the little golden key and hurried up to the garden door. Lying down on one side, it was all she could do to look into the garden with one eye. To try and get in was more hopeless than ever. She sat down and began to cry again. Be ashamed of yourself. A great girl like you to go on crying like this. Stop this, I tell you. But she went on all the same, shedding gallons of tears, until there was a large pool of tears all around her. Suddenly, she heard a little pattering of feet in the distance. Oh, it's the Duchess, the Duchess! Won't you be saved? You've kept her waiting. I'm late. Dear, how strange they've been today. Goodness, I'm shrink again. It must be the fan. I never was so small as this before. Never. As she said these words, her foot slipped, and in another moment, splash, she was up to her chin in water. At first, she thought she'd somehow fallen into the sea, but soon realised that she was in the pool of her own tears, which she wept when she was 9 feet high. splashing about in the pool a little way off. She swam near it to make out what it was. At first she thought it must be a walrus or a hippopotamus, but then she remembered how small she was now. She soon made out it was only a mouse that had slipped into the pool like herself.
A mouse! Do you know the way out of here? I'm very tired of swimming about like this. A mouse! Perhaps it doesn't understand English. Perhaps it's a French mouse. I don't know much French. Let me see. Ouvert ma chat. Oh, I do beg your pardon. I quite forgot she doesn't like cats.
Don't like cats, but you like cats as you and me.
Well, perhaps not.
Nasty, low, vulgar things. Don't let me hear any more about them again.
Are you fond of dogs? There's such a nice little dog near our house. I should like to show you.
Cats, dogs, nice little things.
Oh dear, now we've found us again. Mouse dear, do come back. We won't talk about cats or dogs if you don't like them.
Let's swim to shore and I'll tell you my history. Then you understand why it is I hate cats and dogs. You're not attending?
So I do beg your pardon, please come back and finish the story. I wish I had my cat Dinah here. She'd soon fetch it back. And she's such a cat's woman for catching mice. And oh, I wish you could see her after birds. I wish I hadn't mentioned Dinah. Why did Dinah? I wonder if I shall ever see you anymore.
Oh, the Duchess! Oh, my dear boys! Oh, my brown whiskers! She'll get me eggs and the shore and spirits!
When can I drop the roll? Why, Marianne, what are you doing here?
Why behind this moat?
The picture of paradise on the face.
Quick, now!
He took me for his housemaid. How surprised he'll be when he finds out who I am. But I better take him his fan and gloves. That is, if I can find them. The first thing I've got to do is to go to my right side again. And the second thing is to find my way into that lovely garden. I think that would be the best plan.
It sounded an excellent plan. The only difficulty was that she didn't have the smallest idea how to set about it. Alice looked all around her at the flowers and blades of grass. There was a large mushroom growing near her, about the same height as herself. She stretched herself up on tiptoe and peeped over the edge of the mushroom. Her eyes immediately met those of a large blue caterpillar.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm Alice.
What are you doing here?
I'm trying to find my way into that lovely garden.
A very bad idea. Why did you at home?
Who are you? Said the caterpillar in such a lazy mood you hardly bothered to stir. Like a daisy on a lace-up bed was the little fella's attitude. Who can say? Alice had to reply. It's been a strange old day and I keep changing my size. It's not easy to explain, I've tried, but I'm really not myself today.
Should we go back? Explain yourself.
I can't explain myself, I'm afraid, sir, because I'm not myself, you see.
I don't see.
I'm afraid I can't put it more clearly, but I can't understand it myself in the beginning. And being so many different sizes in a day is very confusing.
What is it?
Well, perhaps you haven't found it yet, but when you have to turn into a Christmas, or you will someday, you know, and then after that into a butterfly, I should think you'll feel a little queer, won't you?
Not a bit.
Well, perhaps you'll feel it's made a difference. All I know is it's feel very queer to me.
You? Who are you?
Come back here, poor caterpillar, who's touching white and sin, and so it matters to her. I've got something that you ought to hear, and it's this. Keep your temper. Is that all?
No. Do you think you've changed, do you?
I'm afraid I am
right. And yet you necessities stand on your head. Do you think at your age this is right? In my youth, Father William replied to his son, I feared it might injure the brain. But now that I'm perfectly sure I have known why I do it again and again. That's not right, said the caterpillar. If I could be precise, I'll never listen to words. Not a solitary line or verse has a meaning that I thought it might.
Nothing right today. I'm done with my changes so often, you know. I should like to be a little larger, sir, if you wouldn't mind. 3 inches is such a wretched height to be. It's a very good height indeed.
I don't know what is wrong with your size. You shouldn't worry so. You shouldn't criticize. Your dreams used to be inches high. It's the perfect height and I should know. This is the now I have to
Dear, it's strange as everything today. Anyway, I've got to find my way into that lovely garden. How is it to be done?
A little while later, Alice suddenly came upon a little door, about 4 feet high. For a minute or two, she stood looking at it, wondering what to do next, when a footman in livery came running out of the wood and went to the front door.
pepper in that soup. Too much pepper? Listen
into the open air, where it started to run. She told it if it was going to turn into a pig, she'd have nothing more to do with it. It grunted again so violently that she set the little creature down, but quite relieved to see it trot away into the wood.
If it was grown up, it would have made a dreadfully ugly child. Nothing makes one handsome pig.
As Alice turned round, she was a little startled to see the Cheshire Cat.
Cheshire Cat, would you please tell me which way I ought to go from here?
That depends a good deal on where you want to get to.
I don't much care where.
Then it doesn't matter which way you go.
What sort of people are about here?
In that direction is the Hatter, and in that direction is the March Hare, because it's easy, like they're both mad.
Because I don't want to not go among mad people.
You can't help that. You're all mad around here. I'm mad. You're mad.
How do you know I'm mad?
You must have been, or you wouldn't have came here. Do you play croquet with the Queen today?
I should like it very much, but I haven't been invited yet.
You'll see me there. By the by, what became of the baby? I nearly forgot to ask.
It turned into a pig.
I thought it did. The Cheshire Cat slowly vanished, beginning with the end of its tail and ending with the grin, which remained for some time after the rest of it had gone.
Well, I've often seen a cat without a grin. To grin without a cat. It's the most curious thing I ever saw in all my life.
Watching the Cheshire Cat slowly vanish, Alice looked up once more. She had not gone much further before she came in sight of the March Hare. She thought it must be the right house because the chimneys were shaped like ears and the roof was thatched with fur. There was a table set out under the tree in front of the house. The March Hare and the Hatter were having tea at it. The Dormouse was sitting between them, fast asleep.
Have some wine. I think the same wine.
There isn't any.
Well, it wasn't very similar to offer it. It wasn't very similar of you to sit down without being invited. I didn't know it was your table. Your hair is cutting. You should then not make personal remarks. It's very rude.
Why is it raven like a writing desk?
I believe I can guess that. Do you mean you can find the answer to it? Exactly so. Then you should say what you mean. I do. At least I mean what I say. That's the same thing, you know?
Not the same thing a bit. You might say eat what I say is the same as I see what I eat.
You might as well just say, I like what I get is the same as I get what I like. You might as well say, really, you see the same as I see what I
It is the same thing with you.
What?
There's the mark of it.
What?
2 days wrong. I told you butter would suit the works.
It was the best butter.
It's because I'm hard to put it as well. You shouldn't put it to bread night.
It was the best butter though. What a funny watch. It tells us much and doesn't tell us how clever it is.
Why should it? Did you watch TV it is?
Of course not. Just they're staying here for such a long time together.
Which is just a case of mine.
It's so exciting inside of you.
The Dormouse is asleep again.
What just nonsense from Mum myself?
Have you guessed the riddle yet?
No, I give up. What's the answer?
I haven't the slightest idea.
It's hard to believe that he's out of his mind, but he's mad as a hatter. No passing the butter, 'cause life is a tea party all of the time.
It was the middle.
The middle,
I had a quarrel with her.
yes we remember.
Now he does nothing I
He
owe.
never listens.
He was a good friend of.
He's mad as a hatter, he's never felt herself at last in the beautiful garden, among the bright flowers and cool fountains. Stood near the entrance of the garden. The roses growing on it were white, but there were 3 gardeners at it busily painting them red.
Look out, boy. Don't splashing paint over me like that. It wasn't my fault. Seven was my elbow. That's right. I've always said blame others. You'd best not talk. I heard the Queen phone yesterday we perfectly headed. What for? That's none of your business, so. Yes, it's her business, and I'll tell her. It's to bring the cooked tulips in and onions, full of all the unjust things. Tell me why I'm painting those roses. Well, the fact is, you see, miss, there ought to have been a red rose tree, but as you see, we put a white one by mistake. If the Queen finds out, we'll have our heads cut off, you know. So we're trying to do our best before she comes to. The Queen! The Queen! Make way for the Queen of Hearts. My name is Alice, Your Majesty. And who are these? How should I know? It's never mine. Off with her head! Off with her! Consider my dear, she's only a child. Turn them over! Get up, leave off that, you make me giddy. What have you been doing here? No, please, Your Majesty, we're trying to... I see! Off with their heads! Shut up with your head. 1, 2, 3. Ah! Are their heads off? The heads are gone. Can you play croquet? Yes. Come on then. It's a very fine day. Very. Well, splendid. I thought she wanted to do execution. What for? She boxed the Queen's knees. Oh, hush, Queen. So she came on right in the Queen's head. Off with her head! Off with her head! And off with his head! We're dreadfully fond of having people here. The great wonder is anyone is alive. How are you getting on? I don't think they care at all fairly, and all fall so dreadfully. How do you like the Queen? Not at all. She's so extremely lucky to win. It's hardly worth finishing the game. Who are you talking to? It's a friend of mine, the Cheshire Cat. Allow me to introduce it. Don't like looking tall. However, you may kiss my hand if it likes. I'd rather not. Don't be impertinent and don't look at me like that. A cat, Mr. King? But it must be removed. My dear, I wish you could have this cat. Off with his head! I'll fetch an execution myself. Now, before we play croquet, I think we should take some refreshments. Tin jam tarts would be perfect. Where are the tarts? Stolen! Stolen! Who stole the tarts? He did! Redtv station. All on the summer day. And many parts going to do. Why? Who stole the tarts? He did, he did. Who stole the tarts? 'Twas the knave who stole the tarts. Who stole the tarts? He did, he did. Who stole the tarts? 'Twas the knave who stole the tarts. Put him in a prison and lock him up, lock him up. Who's that? Stolen, stolen. Whose hat is that? He has stolen someone's hat. Put him in the prison and lock him up, lock him up. Put him in the prison and throw away the key. Put him in the prison and lock him up, lock him up. Put him in the prison and throw away the key. I can't finish my teeth there. You may go. Take her outside. Ah! Call the next witness. The next witness. Give your evidence. Yes, go. Give your evidence. Sharp. Who made the top? She did. She did. Who made the top? 'Twas the cook who made the tarts. What's in the top? Pepper, pepper. What's in the top? Pepper in the tarts. Put her in the prison and lock her up, lock her up. Put her in the prison and throw away the key. Put her in the prison and lock her up, lock her up. Put her in the prison and throw away the key. Never mind. Call the next witness. Alice? Alice? Here. What do you know about this business? Nothing. Nothing whatever? Nothing whatever. That's very important. Unimportant, yes. Unimportant, of course. Important, unimportant. Oh, do you try to get on with it? Yes, of course, dear. Jury, consider your verdict. Have you reached a verdict? No. Now have you reached a verdict? No. Now have you reached a verdict? Yes. And what is the verdict? The verdict is guilty. Who cares for you? With nothing but a pack of cards. At this, the whole pack of cards rose into the air and came flying down upon her. She gave a little scream. The cards were frightened after anger and tried to beat them off. She found herself on the bank, brushing away some dead leaves that had fluttered down upon her face. Wake up, Alice. What a long sleep you've had. I've had such a strange day. I fell down the well. I met a blue caterpillar. Duchess. I had two of Mad Hatter. Queen, King, Knave. I was having a dream. Oh, the Duchess, the Duchess! I've kept her waiting to have my head on display. Or was it?